Correlative conjunctions. You already know that a coordinating conjunction connects two clauses, two phrases, or two words. But did you also know that we can use a pair of conjunctions to do the same thing? Correlative conjunctions are conjunctions that come in pairs. That means they must always appear together. In this lesson, you will learn about how to use both and, not only but also, either or, and neither nor. Let's start with both and. We use both and to emphasize two elements in a sentence. For example, two subjects, two verbs, two objects, or even two clauses. When connecting two subjects, the verb must be plural. I love grammar.
I love grammar.
Emily loves grammar. Jake loves grammar. Both Emily and Jake love grammar. Emily and Jake are the subjects of these sentences. And you can see that the predicate, or the rest of the sentence, is the same for each of these two sentences. That means we can make a new sentence with a compound subject, Emily and Jake. And when both and connect two subjects, the verb is a plural verb. Of course, you may not have two different subjects that you'd like to emphasize. Take a look at the following example. Emily loves grammar. Emily loves chocolate. Emily loves both grammar and chocolate. Now, grammar and chocolate are the two different elements in these first two sentences. And this time, they aren't the subjects. They are the objects. The subject and the verb, Emily loves, is the same in the first two sentences. So, the new combined sentence becomes one with a compound object. Grammar and chocolate. Notice the verb appears in the third person singular form because it agrees with the subject, Emily. Okay, let's talk about not only, but also, which are correlative conjunctions that emphasize that there are two elements, much like both and. When connecting two subjects with not only, but also, the verb agrees with the subject that is closest to it. You'll see an example in a minute.
1, 2, 3. Wow, how do you stay so healthy?
I exercise.
Oh, is that all?
No. I also drink lots of water. Come on, you can do it too. Emily exercises every day. Emily also drinks a lot of water. To stay healthy, Emily not only exercises every day, but also drinks a lot of water. In these first two sentences, the verb phrases differ. However, you can see that the subjects are the same. So this time we can combine the sentences to make a sentence with two verb phrases. Of course, it is also possible to use not only but also to correlate two subjects, two objects, or two clauses. When not only but also is correlating two clauses, the verb that follows not only may look a little unusual. Do you see what I mean? You notice that we need a helping verb, in this case, does, because the verb exercises is in the simple present, third person singular form. Then comes the subject, and finally, the base form of the main verb. So, Emily exercises becomes, not only does Emily exercise. However, in the second clause, which follows but also, you notice the ordinary subject-verb order. Finally, notice the comma after the first clause. If there is already a helping verb, such as a modal verb, simply invert the subject and the modal in the clause that comes after not only. Again, the second clause will follow the normal order of subject, helping verb, main verb. Remember, this only happens when not only comes at the beginning of a clause and when two clauses are paralleled. Finally, remember that when two subjects are correlated, the subject that is nearest to the verb determines the verb conjugation. In the first sentence, her colleagues is closest to the verb, so the verb is are, plural. In the second sentence, however, Emily triggers a third person singular verb form, is. Okay, this concludes part 1 of this lesson. Watch part 2 to learn about either or and neither nor. Thank you for listening.